Trolland's Big Adventure is the second segment of the 30th episode of the second season of Mickey Mouse Funhouse, and in general I didn't completely love it, but it does have a really nice message, and I will share what that message is. Trolland wants to be a hero, he wants to have a heroic journey, but they can't find anything. So they decide to go to try and find an opportunity for Trolland, and they end up finding one in the form of delivering a chest to Ludwig von Drake. Now, that doesn't sound very heroic, but there are a lot of obstacles along the way. There are a lot of challenges that they have to overcome in order to safely deliver this chest, this parcel to Von Drake. And obviously, Trolland takes the opportunity to be heroic in this situation during this adventure, and it's a nice little adventure story. As a narrative, it works very well. I definitely prefer the episodes of Funhouse that have a much stronger moral or message. They're just the ones that appeal to me personally, but it does have a nice message, and I will share, I think Minnie said it at the end, but I'll share the quote in a moment. I did love what was inside the chest, though I won't say what they were delivering, but I hadn't predicted it, and I thought that was really good fun, and it looked really great. So it is a good fun story. Trolland is an absolutely adorable character, so I did like that part, and it's very well animated, so it might not be a personal favourite, but no complaints from me. So I will now share the quote at the end. That was, as I said, I think from Minnie, but please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. And the quote is, "Just because there isn't someone like you doing something, it doesn't mean you can't do it." I think that's beautiful. There was no heroic figure who was like Trolland, and maybe that meant Trolland thought he couldn't be a hero. But it doesn't mean that. It just means that he gets to be the first one, or at least the first one that they can find. And I think that that's a really great message, and definitely really important as well, because there are a lot of TV shows and films where a superhero or another kind of hero might be not relatable to everybody, but it doesn't mean you can't do it. For example, big fan of Doctor Who. Well, I used to be a big fan of Doctor Who. And everybody was saying, oh, we have a female doctor. Now girls have somebody to look up to. But I was already looking up to the Doctor. Just because there wasn't a female doctor didn't mean that I couldn't be the Doctor. You get the point of what I'm trying to say. I like the fact that the show is suggesting that even if there isn't somebody specifically like you doing something, it doesn't mean you can't aspire to be like that person or in that situation. So I really like that message, and it's a pretty good narrative. It's a fun adventure story. Might not be a personal favourite, but Trolland's Big Adventure is still pretty great.